Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and today we're going to dabble in some more quests. We're going to be getting several different items, and also getting ourselves into some more EMC-based stuff. So, I hope you guys are ready. So, we are now at the point in this playthrough that we now have EMC. We have stuff that we can actually obtain through EMC. So, now I think it's time to, kind of start working on quest lines and start working on quests. Now, this quest is actually something we might try to do. I don't know if we can make a porcelain doll. Are we able to do that today? All we need is porcelain, and we need emeralds. So that is something we might be able to do. We do have some porcelain. So we can take some porcelain and combine it with a diamond. And that should get us this, 4 of these porcelain dolls. Now, one of these porcelain dolls we can claim and get 25 cents. And you can see here we need to make each one of these dolls eventually. This is part of Ex Nihilo ratio. And you can see the dolls here, what they're going to require. And that should be easy to obtain. We'll eventually be able to get all of this stuff, and it won't be too difficult for us. We just have to obtain it in the first place. So that's going to mean sieving. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. We've now learned that specific item. We can also claim the water egg, because I actually got the water egg. And we also get, what is this? A loot crate that is epic. What do we get? We just got a crafting grid. That's going to be pretty nice. The thing is, I'm not going to be going too in-depth in refined storage. I don't know if we're going to use it other than just regular crafting. And that's about it. Crafting and storage, it'll just help us with crafting some stuff. And that's about it. That's about it for that. So we're at $34. Can't beat that. Alright, so we're pretty much done with this page. The only thing we would need to do is fish for fishing, fish for name tags. That's probably not going to be a thing I'm going to do right now. We'll worry about that later. But you can see here the progression. Get suited up in diamond armor. Each one of those is going to give us $5, and you see it goes to dark stuff, which comes from Ender.io. So I'm going to probably try and go with the progression that's listed here. Diamond from vanilla, dark helmets from Ender.io. So we're going to do Ender.io. Then we're going to do the flex infused armor. Then we'll hopefully get into some draconic stuff. We may be able to do the quantum suit. We'll have to definitely get into IC2 for that. And then, but last but not least, the quantum set, which would be really nice to get. All of which are kind of expensive in their own right. Also, I've never used the flux, what is it called? Thermal innovations. I've never used these things, so this is kind of different. I've never used the flux saw or the flux bore, so that might be something that we'll also try and get into. And then also we have the tree of materials. So iron for one thing, we have that saved. Gold, we have that saved. I think it's, what else is there? Just iron and gold here. And these each give us a couple of pennies. And then we're going to work on getting the rest of the materials today. I think that would be good, right? What do we get here? This is a clay chicken. So now we have a clay chicken that is sitting over here. I'm going to save up my chickens because we're going to definitely get into some chickens in this playthrough. But for right now, I'm not too concerned about it. So let's take this out. I don't think we need any more of the string mesh. At least for right now, we don't. So I'm going to take all this out. And what we're going to do with this, store this in here, and we're going to get flint. Or actually, we could probably do diamond. We could probably do quite a few of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when we're done with the diamond, we can move on. But man, this is like really, really nice. That we can just get diamond right off the bat. Alright, let's get some, what is it? Sand. We'll do some sand. And see what we get from this, because I think sand gives us let's see, inside a diamond mesh. It'll give us some of these different rubies and stuff. We'll get black quartz and prismarine. And we should be able to get quite a bit from this. Ooh, I'm not getting anything. It's not good. Oh, it's a low chance, I guess. Very low chance of getting it inside here. So yeah, that's what, hopefully we can get all of these gems. And then we're going to work our way through. So right now we're doing sand. We're going to do dust next. I think dust is where the redstone's going to come in handy. And that'll just allow us to pretty much get all of the stuff we need to get inside our EMC tablet. That way, if we need redstone, we can just pull it out. If we need blaze powder, we can just pull it out. And I think we got all of the items that we can get from sand out of that. 2 stacks is probably going to be a guaranteed on that. Let's get 2 stacks of dust. And this is pretty much, I would say this kind of stops here. At this point, it just kind of stops. You won't have to sieve too much more once you find ways of getting more EMC. But of course, you can use this to gain EMC if you're starting out and you don't have that much. As long as you can get your like sand and stuff in here, you're going to be golden. You're going to be ready to go. So I bet I already have everything that you can get from the dust. Let's take a look. So dust, we can get bone meal and gunpowder. And then we can get electrotine, redstone, and with diamond, shows we should be getting all kinds of stuff. It's a 1% chance, very low. Very low for all of this. We should actually, oh, we just got Yellorium right here. Looks like we should get a bit of everything. Maybe we'll have to do this a lot longer. Because, yeah, we did not get what I thought we should be getting. Alright, so that means more dust. I'm going to sieve a little bit more dust. I'm going to keep sieving until I get some blaze powder. Because we're going to need that. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll meet you guys in a bit. So after doing all that, I think I got just about everything. We got our Grains of Infinity, which is we're going to be using today to hopefully get started with a little bit of Ender IO. And the Yellorium, I think we are lacking just a little bit more of the Yellorium. We just need one more piece of Yellorium, and we can actually have Yellorium stored. But as you can see, once we get this in here, you can start seeing these items are probably frequently used, and they're going to be right here in the center. So, yeah, now we have pages of stuff. You can see how they're listed, and they just keep going from, I think, the most EMC value to the least amount of EMC value is how this is all listed. And these are up there in that list as well. So, very cool, very cool. So, let's get started, hopefully. And we also need some other stuff, right? So, dust. We've already looked at what it can be sieved down from. We also need, let's see, sand. I think we have already found out what all sand can be sieved for. So it can be sieved for cocoa beans. It can be sieved for black quartz and all these different sapphires. And prismarine. So we pretty much have everything but the cocoa. And that's a pretty small chance there. And then we need gravel. Now gravel is going to be a big thing that needs to be sieved. So in a flint stiffened mesh, it's going to give you everything but coal and flint, right? And lapis. So we do need flint. I think we're going to need a bit of flint. So let's get flint. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of those bad boys. And I'm going to pull all of these until we need them. Right? So we're going to need those later on. Let's get the flint stiffened mesh. Oh, I don't want those. Oh, this is the issue with the way that the auto refilling of the hands works. Unfortunately. Yep. sometimes I mess up there. Alright, we'll get these done. Perfect. And, yeah, we'll just sieve some gravel, basically. Let's get some gravel. The majority of our stuff is going to come from gravel. I just want to make sure that I have enough of it. And we should get quite a bit of stuff right off the bat from this. You can just see all the materials that are building up. And we only need a few, so that way we can put them in our EMC tablet. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to get this all done up. And like I was earlier, I'll be back. So I think all of the ore pieces are definitely done now. So what we should be able to do is just make ore chunks out of each thing. There we go. Just go down the list. I'm just hitting U on the keyboard while hovering over the item. And that will show me what the item's used for. And that'll allow us to craft it pretty fast. The platinum, right? Do we have platinum? Because we ended up making it, right? Yeah, the 1 platinum chunk. Just wanted to make sure we at least got that so we can throw that into our table. I'll throw these. I'm going to start throwing these out right now, so that way I can get them crafted up. That's gold, lead. Pull that out. We'll throw these chunks away. And aluminum, aluminium, whatever you want to call it. There you go. And that's our chunks ready to be processed. Let's go ahead and throw some of the things that can definitely be stored in here. This does not have EMC, but some of these things do. Right? And then we're going to need to, of course, smelt some of this stuff down. And that's where getting a furnace, or I guess cobblestone, because we need to learn the furnace, right? We need to make the furnace, learn it, so we can pull one out whenever we need one. There we go. It's learned. And we can get some furnaces, right? Let's make some of those. Just a few, right? Just a few, and you grab a whole stack. That's what I do. That's just how I work. Perfect. So let's also grab some coal. So we have a bunch of that. There's 16. Just keep filling this with coal. And we're going to start putting our chunks and stuff in here just to get them all processed, so we can at least get all these materials pumped into our grid, right? And that's just what everyone wants. And last but not least, platinum. And what I'm going to do is actually take this, throw the rest of these away, because I will not need them. I will not be needing them anymore. Silver ore. Don't need none of that. Perfect. So, that was pretty easy, right? Right? Let's get all this in here. And then I'm going to swap this out, because I think gravel, when put in a sieve, through the flint, we get specific items that we can't get anywhere else. Through the iron, it looks like we get everything that we can get from the other one just reduced, and we get higher percentages when done this way, when sieved with a diamond mesh. So perfect. So let me go ahead and pull all of these guys out, and then we'll just replace them with the diamond, and we'll sieve some more gravel. This is probably the best way to get diamonds, I would say. There we go. And gravel. And then we can throw the flint siphon mesh back in there. Alright, so yes. Now we work with gravel. Now the only thing I'm really interested in is not really so much this. Even though I don't know, do we get any copper? Yes, we do get copper. So let's just take all of these pieces out. And what I'm also going to do while I'm here is we're going to complete a few things. Not this one, apparently. We need tin to be cooked. I'm going to take this and make sure I learn the platinum first before I consume one, because the metal ones actually consume the ingots. It says consumes item, clicks to do that. So that will consume the item. So make sure that you have that at least saved. So let's go ahead and do that. Copper, claim. Tin, claim. Silver, claim. Lead, claim. Platinum, claimed. Aluminum, nickel. And I think that's it. The rest of this stuff is alloys. And I think that's it. So everything with a check mark, by the way, means you have a quest reward available. So you do that. And this right here shows you how many unclaimed rewards you have left over. And that should be it, right? We just got a little bit of money, which is always accepted. I will take a little bit of money. So we got a couple dollars and a couple pieces of 25-cent there. And now we can just throw all this inside of our table and it's going to learn everything. Like, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. It's super nice, super easy. This pack, by the way, it's just, mwah, like so good. So good, it's so easy, so nice for beginners. I really think that. I really think that if you're a beginner, this is a great pack because the quest book really shows you how to step into each mod. And if you've never done that before, this would be a great way to learn. Alright, so we're going to keep throwing this stuff in here. Keep getting this gravel going. We should be getting emeralds, diamonds, all that good stuff. We just got a diamond there. And this is what really can get you some good EMC early on. Just sitting here sieving some of this will definitely get you going. And plus, get you all the things that you need from sieving. Right? Because we're about to that point where we have everything we need from sieving. Now it's about time to get down in the nitty-gritty and start working on mod progression. Right? And building. And this whole time, we didn't have to really worry about building too much. Which is really nice. You know, because everybody hates to build, right? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So, we did have everything. By the way, I'm going to take these gold pieces, because gold is actually pretty high in EMC. And I'm going to throw that there. You can honestly just craft up all of this. It's worth it. You spent the time doing it. Might as well grab all that EMC that's going to be produced from this. And there we go. Same for the aluminum. And it'll just make sure that you ended up getting all of the stuff that you needed. Like lead. There you go. Awesome. So we can just throw all of this in here. Make sure they all smelt up. Gold especially. Gold is like up there on the tier of expensive items. Like once you start messing with gold, it's pretty high up there. So is this platinum and silver. Am I missing one? Seems like I'm missing something. I don't know. Guess not. Alright, let's throw that in there. The rest of it's going to be trash. And all of that. Looky there. Perfect. And then we have silver or chunks left over. Which I'll just use there. Perfect. Alright, so one thing we don't have is a mob farm. I'm not too concerned about a mob farm at the moment. But a mob farm would definitely help. So we got a bunch of quests completed, right? We haven't done any major quests. I'm looking for quests that potentially will have chests associated with them, right? Because those chests have some pretty good stuff with them. Of course, this thing like right here is like legendary. Like an electric jetpack gives you a loot reward. Was it a rare one? And all those things give you EMC early on. And look at this, you got apples, and then you got this golden apple right here. These are really nice to get, by the way. Let's see. And I think you can get these from sieving leaves. Let's take a look. Golden apple. Loot bags, I guess, give them. And then these give you all kinds of goodies. The lucky eggs. Give you all the CDs. Wow, these actually can give you some really nice stuff if you get into the lucky egg system. Wow. Okay. So, moving on. Diamond armor. I think that diamond armor... Oh, man, it's going to be rough. We're going to go ahead, we're going to make a set of diamond armor, just get it claimed. And of course, we'll wear it. just because we have the ability to pull out all these diamonds. It does use a little bit of EMC, but I think that's fine. So there's our diamond armor. And right here it says doesn't consume the item. So we can go ahead and claim all of these. That'll open it up. Open this quest line for us. Now we're going to start working on dark steel. That's something we're going to have to work on. Also, we have the Tinker's stuff that's going to be available. Tinker's is actually not that bad. We can probably get into Tinker's pretty quick. And speaking of getting a tool forge, that's not going to take too long at all. And let's put our armor on. We now have diamond armor. Nice. All right. And what did we get? We got a couple bucks, right? $51. That's what we got now. So, back into this. Tool forge. That's just going to require, let's see, tool forge. I mean, we can make it out of anything, right? Is it asking for a specific type of tool forge? Block. Oh, it's asking for the iron tool forge. So, we need iron. Blocks of iron, actually. So, let's go ahead. By the way, we can take off our armor, and we can let this learn how to make these armor pieces. So that way we don't have to recraft them later on down the road. Same for blocks of stuff. You want to do blocks of iron, you can learn that, throw that in there. Then search blocks of iron. Bam, now we have 4 of them. We also need some seared brick, right? Because seared brick is something that we're going to have to get started with. So for that, we're going to need... where's it at? There it is. Grout. So clay, gravel, and sand. So clay. We don't have regular clay in there, do we? We need to put that in there, though. The broken version of clay. Clay. Let's go ahead and throw that. Let's throw this away. Let's get a stack. Sand and gravel. And that'll just allow us to craft up some grout. Right? Bricks. And we'll make some of that. That does have an EMC value. Honestly, all we need... I don't know why this is not working. Oh, it's got 10 in the way. Let's throw this in here. We only need 1 to be produced. So, we should be good after that. Let's get 1 produced. There we go. Seared brick. We can learn that. And thus, we have enough. Right? So we should be able to make this tool forge now. There's our seared brick. I'm also going to learn that. It's going to help us out with tinkers later on. And we should be able to make the iron tool forge. Oh, we need our original tool station. This guy right here. And bada bing. There we go. Tool forge done. Go ahead. We can select that. We get blue slime. All the slime stuff. And we also get a chest. You can't beat that. And we ended up getting ourselves the upgraded tool forge. Let's take our green slime. And we can put this right here. Why not? I'm going to plant that bad boy. Will this work on it? I don't think so. Bone meal, I think, does. And we can bone meal this. Oh, yeah. And breaking these leaves gives us more slime. And also we get slime, giving us actual slime balls and blue slime, all of which are really nice to have. Now, blue slime, that's a little bit different. We got those from the leaves, right? So, we need to remember that. We have this, and we can only get blue slime from that method. And this is one of those other items that need to go in here that can't actually be crafted. Perfect. Alright, and then we have another chest. We have some grout to get rid of. Another what, $5? Nice. And what do we get? Mahogany wood. It's kind of a weird looking wood. Might use that, I don't know. But anyways, it's mahogany. Oh! And we got an alchemical chest. That's actually good, because we didn't have to make the covalent dust. Which isn't hard to make, it's just it takes some time to make. We'll definitely make the covalent dust eventually. Let's go ahead and learn this thing, though. An alchemical chest, if you don't know how it works, I haven't dabbled to get into it yet, but I was going to definitely show you guys how it works. Kind of cool. Like, this actually stores a large amount of items, but the thing is, it's used for crafting recipe, on top of storing large amounts of items. Alright, let's show you what this is used for. Where is it at? Right here. It's used for making an energy condenser, which, honestly, obsidian? Bucket. Bucket of lava. Let's get some obsidian in here. Right? Learned. And we need 4 of those. An alchemical chest. And we're going to get ourselves an energy condenser. We need 4 diamonds. Wow, that's right off the bat. You can't beat that. So let's get an energy condenser made. There we go. Energy condenser. We can learn that bad boy. And now what this does, this is really cool. So, say we have something like an emerald. And say we have blaze powder in our hand. If we put the blaze powder up here and we say, alright, we're going to make a bunch of blaze powder. I want to trade an item for the blaze powder based on EMC. I can put the emerald in. It's going to consume the emerald. And it's going to give us blaze powder based on the amount that the emerald had in it. How cool is that? Now, it does have a little bit of waste. If you remove the item, it does waste some of the EMC. But as you can see, we just pulled that out. Like, so if you set up a cobblestone generator, you can basically pump cobblestone into here, and it will give you a certain item once you get enough cobblestone in here, basically. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. And this is really good for automation. This is how you're going to actually automate EMC. It's honestly, that's how it works. All right, I think there's a quest, to be honest, for this. I almost think there's a quest somewhere for this. It's got to be under the EMC section, right? Under magic, maybe? Energy condenser? We just got $10 for that. $10. There's where that $10 slot goes. Awesome. We just got an energy condenser right off the bat, guys. That's super awesome. Can't beat that. Well, guys, we have done quite a bit in today's episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, I know that you guys may be definitely surpassing me. Making videos takes a little bit of time, and I'm just playing as I would normally play. And I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.